Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Good morning. Come on in the room. I hope that y'all had an amazing weekend. I hope so. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? Good morning, Julio. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Come on in, double tap. Share the stream out. Let somebody know I'm here. I am live and ready to command our day. It's a new month. It's a new month. Yes, it is. Thank you for the daily heart me. Hi, Letty. Letty with God. How are you? Good morning. All right, let's share this out. Double tap. Share the stream out for me. Let somebody know I'm here. I'm live. Switch this. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. I hope you all had a great weekend. I did. It was good. Dun, dun, dun. Let's share that out. Shared. Great. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for following. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Got your email. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. All right. It's a new month. I'm so excited about this month. Super excited. Good morning. Good morning, Erin. Good morning, everyone. Double tap, share the stream out. Let somebody know I'm here. I'm live, and it is time to command our day, right? Yes, happy December. I'm super excited about this month, what it will bring, things that we have to do. Good morning, Fortitude. Thank you. Life is precious. Happy new month to you. Yes, happy December. That much. Okay. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Good morning, Braden. How are you? How are you doing? How you doing? Happy December to you, my friend. It's a new month and I'm super excited. Come on in the room, double tap, share the stream out. Let somebody know I'm here, I'm live, and we're ready to command our day. Ooh, we're 135 deep. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. Welcome to the room. If you're new here, I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. Get connected. Hit that follow button. We're going places and we're doing major things. So you want to get connected to this community. All right. We're here live Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hello, Hadreen. I hope I said that right. I hope so. Get connected. We're going places and it's December. This starts our Mindset Reset Challenge. Yes, it does. Starts our Mindset Reset Challenge. So, for the next 21 days, we're going to be focusing on shifting our mindset because our focus for 2026 is executive living. That is our focus for 2026. So we want to get the ball rolling with shifting our mindset or reprogramming our mindset so that we can think like an executive, we can make decisions like an executive, we can connect like an executive. So that is our focus for the first 21 days of December, is to shift our mindset. All right, we're shifting our mindset to adopt that executive mindset. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. Good morning, Tees. How are you? So welcome again. We're 197 deep. Hit that follow button if you have not done so yet. Let's get connected. Let's stay connected. You will get the notification whenever I go live once you hit that follow button and you stay connected to my content. All right. So we like to get started with our gratitude check-in. So I want you to go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're grateful for today, right? Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be major. Just what you're grateful for this morning. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The big three. Awesome. 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 The big three. I love it. Good morning, Tyrone. How are you? How are you, Tyrone? Welcome to the room. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. I see there's, what's your name? Anthony. How are you? I'm praying that the Lord bless you. The thing about it is that you don't always have to come to this page. Okay, you can scroll on. All right, it's a new month. Like, let's get it together. If somebody's content does not agree with you or what they're doing does not agree with you, you can continue to scroll. Okay, it's a new month. I want the best for you. I want you to be at peace. So keep scrolling. All right, let's not take into 2026 where we stick around with content that we don't really want. Let's not do that. All right. All right. Okay, so we're doing our gratitude check-in. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're grateful for. Thank you, Elias. How are you? Grateful for the journey in 2025 and excited about 2026. Absolutely, I am as well. I am grateful for the big three, new chapter in my life, starting off today with the resetting of mindset. Yes. Good morning, Uncle X-Brand. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning, Lady Lux. How are you? Grateful for all of it. Clarity and community. Love the World Changers and Commanders family. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, Malcolm. How are you? You can message me the word mentor if you want to work with me. All right. Grateful for intelligence. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love it. I'm finding you. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. So again, we like to start out our day with gratitude. Good morning, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Dawn. Welcome to the room. Hello, Marco. How are you? How are you doing? All right, we're 198 deep. Thank y'all so much for coming in the room. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. You got to put your name so that I can address you by your name. Let's see. I see that. I see that you changed your name. I see it. I love it. We're preparing for 2026 and we're not waiting until January 1st. We're doing all that we need to do ahead of time. All right. Yes. 200, Jackie. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. I'm doing well, Marco. Thank you so much for asking. I have no complaints at all. I'm grateful for everything. Absolutely. Thankful for God's plan. Love it. Yes, Petro. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Marcella. How are you? Behind you. Okay. Let's keep it moving. All right. So that's our gratitude check-in. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves, and we have been doing so. We want to continue to do so and end the year really strong so we can start the new year stronger. So I want you to type in the comments, I am making bold moves, and I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. I am making bold moves and I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. Yes, making and keeping. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, making and keeping. So we're making bold moves and we're keeping the promise that we made to ourselves. And keeping the promises that you make to yourself is a form of self-respect and self-love. All right. Self-respect and self-love. Yes, it is. So we are making bold moves. We're continuing to make bold moves and we're keeping the promises that we made to ourselves. Promise to show up more, promise to do more for ourselves, right? To get that thing done that we've been wanting to do for so long, we're getting it done. And we're keeping that promise to ourselves, right? Yes, crushing my bold moves. I love it. I love it. Yes, we're making bold moves and we're keeping the promises that we made to ourselves. All right, I'm going to hop right into our prayer. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us, and then we'll move into the rest of the agenda. All right, so let's pray. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us, and then you're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. All right, so here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. Yes, surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord. Absolutely, we will. All right, we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to move right into our affirmations. So let's elevate our mindset. Let's do that. Let's do that. We won't allow distractions to get the best of us. No, we're going to elevate our mindset. It's the first of the month, and we've already made a decision that we're ending the year strong. So we will not allow anyone or anything to derail the progress that we've made and the plans that we have to progress further. All right. So let's get into our affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. Absolutely nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can heal from it. I can be restored. Nothing is impossible for me. And that's a mindset that I want you to hold on to. All right? You can build it. You can become it. You can go there. You can heal. You can recover. Absolutely, you can. So that's a mindset that I want you to hold on to. Thank y'all for typing I agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. So here are our announcements or things to know as it pertains to the community. Things to know. Our focus again for 2026 is the executive living. That is our focus for 2026. So we're going to manage our lives with strategy. We're going to grow it with vision, and we are going to scale our lives with faith. Yes, we can do all things through Christ. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, again, our focus for 2026 is executive living. This is our theme. So, we're going to manage our lives with strategy. All right. We're going to manage our lives with strategy. We're going to grow it with vision, and we're going to scale it with faith. So that is our focus. If you're not good with planning, not good with strategizing, you struggle with executing, it's important that you're a part of a community. This does come with a community which will be open the end of this month. So the last week of this month, you'll be able to get into the executive suite, and we're going to work through this blueprint. All right. So again, our focus for 2026 is executive living. The end of this month, the executive suite will open up, but if you want to go ahead and grab a copy of the blueprint so you know what we're focusing on for the new year, you can absolutely do so by messaging me the word blueprint, okay? Send me a message with the word blueprint, and I'll give you the instructions on how you can get a copy of the plan, the blueprint that we're going to work from for 2026. All right, so that is our focus for 2026. Now, we're also starting today. We're doing our Mindset Reset Challenge. Yep, we are doing our Mindset Reset Challenge. And if you want a copy of the books that we're going to use, so we're using the Dreamer's Journal and the Global Bedroom Move. Yours may look different. This was the very first print. Good morning, Julie. How are you? This was the very first print, so yours may look more like this one, but it is the same thing. I just rebranded and changed the color. All right, so if you want a copy of the books to follow along with us with this 21 days challenge, just message me the word books, and I will get you the information as to how you can get your copy. All right, so you need the Dreamer's Journal and the Global Bedroom Move. Okay. All right, so after we do our 21 days challenge, January 1st, we're going to start our 14 days of fasting. 14 days, I'm excited about it. 14 days of fasting, and you're going to need the power to break cycles. Fasting for my new whatever it is that you desire for the new year. You too? Okay, great. I'm super excited about it. All right, if you do not know much about fasting and you want to get the basics, you want a class on fasting, I do have a training that is already inside of my ministry portal. So if you want to get that class, good morning, Keish, how are you? If you want to get that class so that you can get an understanding of fasting, what to expect, what to do, how to break your fast and all of that, if you want that training, you can message me the word fasting. I'll get you connected to my ministry portal, and you can get in there, take the class on fasting. Okay. Hello, Kirk. How are you? All right. So if you need more information on fasting, message me the word fasting, and I'll help you to get connected so you can get into that training. All right. To help you prepare. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? If you want to, then let me know. Fasting for my new will be able to use the old one. Yeah. Yes, you can. You can, Keisha. Just the page numbers, it's going to be different. And yours has 21 days. So as I tell you what the focus is, then you'll have to find that focus in your copy. Okay, Keisha? All right. Hey, Vanessa, good morning. You like my accent? I'm Jamaican. I am. Okay. All right. Great. The next thing, for those of you who want to work with me, all right. For those of you who want to work with me, you want to learn my system, the system that I use to go from making $10.50 an hour to now a six-figure earner, business owner. If you want to know the system that I use, or you want access to the system that I use to go from dropping out in the 7th grade, dropping out in the 8th grade to now a well-studied woman, if you want to learn that system, you want to get access to it, and you want to work with me, message me the word mentor. Okay, that's what you're going to do. Send me a DM with the word mentor, and I'll give you the instructions as to how you can start working with me and get access to my mentorship program. All right, so just message me the word mentor, and I'll help you to get enrolled. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's move into our read for today. It's not going to be a long one. And I'll take some questions if you have any questions. So we are on day one of our Mindset Reset Challenge, right? Day one of our, good morning, day one of our Mindset Reset Challenge. So again, our focus for 2026 is to embody an executive over our lives, right? So let's start with the read. The read for today, let's start there. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. Those of you who are just coming in, welcome. Hit that follow button so that you can stay connected. All right. So day one, we're going to read page 1. All right. So day 1, you see all these notes I have here. Now, again, this is the old version, but this is how I read. Okay. This is how I like to take notes. So you see all of this? Yes. It's okay to do that. This is why I like physical books. All right. This is why I like physical books. So the success story is what I share on in chapter 1. Okay. So I'm going to read for you. I'm going to start at the second paragraph. So first, let's discuss success. What is success? If you Google the word, one of the definitions says this is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. All right. How can you get the book? Can you message me the word book? Message me the word book, okay? Stop incisive router. Message me the word book, okay? So you can get the instructions as to how you can get the book. All right, my friend? Message me the word book. So again, the definition that you would see on Google is that this is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Our aim for the study for 2026 is to operate our lives like an executive. Okay, so that is the aim. So we're resetting our mindset, making sure that we understand strategy, we understand networking, we're making healthy decisions that our future self will thank us for. All right, okay. So it is key to know that success and failure are predictable outcomes in life. And I didn't tell you the focus for today. So day 1, the topic or the focus that we're going from is predict your future. Predict my future. Believe it or not, success and failure, they're predictable. Absolutely predictable. Okay? I can predict where I'm going to end up based on what I do. All right? I can predict if you're going to be successful or not based on the things that you do. So that is our focus today, is that we're able to predict the outcome based on what we do. Okay, so as an executive, you got to understand that even an executive in an organization, they have systems set up so that they can predict, okay, how much money are we going to make this year? How many new clients do we plan on taking on, right? How much money do we plan on making? And then they put systems in place to make sure that they realize these things. So the focus for day 1 is predict your future. Okay? Predict your future. Where do you want to end up? Because if you get a knowing of the end destination in your finances, in your career, in your business, if you know the end destination, you can figure out what to do in between so that you end up there. So it's predictable. All right? All right. All right. So here we go. So it is key to know that success and failure they are predictable outcomes in life. The things that you do regularly, your daily routine, can predict what result you will end up with in life. You want a healthy body. What are the things that you need to do every day to make sure that you get that result? What are the things that you need to do? Make healthy food choices. Go to the gym, right? So your daily routine will predict what result you end up with in life. Where you are today, everything about your life today, at this very point in life, is a result of your environment, your mindset, and your daily habits. So we're going to evaluate, okay, I haven't been the best executive over my life, and the environments that I've been in tells me so. The mindset that I've had tells me so. Okay? The daily habits that I practice tells me that. So it predicted. If you're laying on the couch all the time, you're watching TV all day long, never picking up a book, those are predicting what the outcomes will be. Gonna gain weight, okay? I know some people, they want to gain weight. Some, they don't, okay? You never read, all you do is binge watch whatever is on TV. Then you're predicting what your outcome will be. All right, so where you are today, everything about your life, and that works on the good side as well. If you've been reading, you've been managing your money well, you've been making sure that you connect to the right people who are going to feed you, encourage you, show you new strategies on how to operate and how to run your life, then you're going to predict a good outcome. All right, so it works on both sides. So where you are right now, everything about your life, the results that you have is all based on the environment that you've been, the mindset that you've had, and the daily habits that you've been practicing. So these are the key components to predicting what results you will end up with. Okay? These are the key components that will predict what results you will end up with. So I'll share with you that, good morning, well nourished. Thank you. I'll share with you all when I moved so I was living in New York. When I moved from my home country, I moved to New York. All right. It was very difficult, extremely difficult. I knew that there was a specific life that I wanted, and I had to come to terms with, okay, what is it going to cost me? What do I have to do to make sure that I end up with this life? Now, it didn't happen overnight, right? I had to make the decision because things got so difficult in New York. Like, the living condition was ridiculous. I couldn't find a proper job that would pay me a good amount of money, right? So when I was living in New York, if I made $100 a week, that was a good week. That's how crazy it was, okay? That's how crazy it was. But I knew that I wanted success. I wanted more. I wanted a home. I wanted a life that I would be excited to wake up to every day. I wanted all of that. So I had to decide, okay, what are the things that I can do to make sure that I get this life that I'm desiring at this point? Because right now, my money is not saying anything. And again, when I moved here, this was like 2009, I did not have a high school diploma. I didn't. I told y'all I dropped out of school in the 7th grade, dropped out of school in the 8th grade. So I did not have any higher education. And here I was saying to myself, but I want to be successful. I want the American dream, right? I wanted it really bad. So I had to decide, okay, what are the things that I have to do? What is the daily routine that I have to do to make sure that I get this life that I wanted? And I was able to predict, you're going to do this. I told y'all that I made a decision. I was sleeping on the floors in a project in Brooklyn. And I said that I have to buy my house before my 30th birthday. That was the end result. So because I knew what the end result was that I wanted, I can now say, okay, I need to do this. I need to make sure that I manage my money well. I need to make sure that I'm not wasting any time. And that is one of the reasons why I tell y'all today, please don't waste my time, because I hate people wasting my time. Time is money for me. If I put you on my calendar, that means I'm saying no to an opportunity that I could be making money. All right. So I made up in my mind, I was going to work. I'm going to get education. I'm not going to waste my time, right? Because I have a goal and I remain focused on that goal until I was able to purchase my home at 29 years old. So I hit that goal. So your future is predictable. It's going to be predictable based on the things that you do, the environment that you put yourself in, and the mindset that you have surrounding the result that you desire to see. So if your goal for 2026, say you want to purchase a home, you now have to decide, okay, what are the things that I need to do? I know what the end results are. I know what I desire. Okay. What are the things that I need to make sure that I do every day so that I can get to this result? Okay. Because again, success is predictable. Failure is predictable. You have to make up in your mind that I want this thing and I'm going to do whatever it takes, legally, safe. Okay. Don't jeopardize your life. Okay. Because that was one thing that I told myself, I will never compromise to get it. I will work my fingers to the bone to make sure that I get this house before my 30th birthday. And sure enough, I did. Okay. I worked so many shifts that this shoulder right here, I thought it was broken or damaged because I worked so much. All right. I worked so hard. So I went to nursing school. So I was in nursing school full time and I was working full time because I got to get this house. All right. Graduated nursing school and I started working crazy hours because I wanted this house before my 30th birthday. That's what I did. So again, what I want you to walk away with today is that success is predictable. Success and failure is predictable. So it's all depending on the environments that you put yourself in, your mindset, and the daily habits that you practice. Once I moved from New York, I was working, going to church, going to school. That was it because I had a goal. I needed to purchase my home before my 30th birthday. So I had to make the executive decision. No hanging out and no extreme shopping. No, it's okay. I'm going to repeat these clothes because getting my house is worth more or it's better to me than buying name brand stuff, all this fancy. I don't need that. I need my house. I need my house. And thank God that I made that decision back then because now the house that I bought is now worth 3 times what I paid for it back then. Okay? So these are executive decisions that you have to make that, you know what? This is the end result that I want. And I can have it if I make sure that I'm in the right environment, that my mindset is in the right place, because you got to believe that you can have it. Okay. Yes. Discipline and sacrifice. That's another thing. I had to work on my mindset. Here I was sleeping on the floor in Brooklyn, New York, in a project with my one little fleece blanket, right? Sleeping on the floor and telling myself that I was going to purchase a house before my 30th birthday. Now, you have to have faith, number one, right? So we're scaling our lives with faith for 2026. You have to have faith to be in that position, laying on the floor, no heat, no hot water, and telling yourself and making $100 a week. Like, again, if I made $100 a week back then, that was a good week. And say to yourself, I'm going to purchase my home before my 30th birthday. But these are executive decisions that you can make. Okay? These are executive decisions that you can make with faith, and then you're going to apply, like Aaron said, discipline and strategy, right? You can do it. You can absolutely do it. So grab your journal and a big dream. Here's a big goal that you're going to write in the first section. See, I write everywhere. So day 1, predict your future. What is that thing that you desire? What is that thing? What is that life that you desire? Because I started out telling you all the life that I desired, the life that I was planning on. So I was predicting my future. I'm going to own my home before my 30th birthday. I'm going to get to a space in life where I don't live paycheck to paycheck. Thank God for that, right? I'm going to get to the place where income is not something that I worry about because I have multiple streams. I'm living in all of that right now because I made that executive decision laying on the floor with my fleece blanket. Okay, I made that executive decision. So again, success and failure is predictable. So our first day, transforming our mindset. I can't predict my future, and I'm going to apply myself to make sure that it comes to pass. So the big vision, the big dream, is to become an effective executive over my life. So this is going to be the big goal, the big dream. Good morning, Shelley. This is going to be the big goal that we're working for the entire 21 days. So you're going to write that every morning. The big dream is to become an effective executive over my life. So that's what you're going to write in the first section. To become an effective, because you can be an executive but not be effective, okay? Before my 30th birthday. Ooh, I believe that for you. I believe that with you, Takumi. I believe that with you. And if you apply yourself, okay, you got to write that down. You can do it. You got 5 years. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Okay? All right. So the big dream, the first section of the journal. When does this start? Sorry, I'm late. Today's day 1. It's December 1st, Shelley. Today's day 1. So the big dream again is to become an effective executive over my life. That is what I want to focus on. Because an effective executive, yes, Liz, is going to make the right decision that your future self is going to thank you for. It's going to make sure that you're in the right environment, right? It's going to make sure that your mindset is positive and increase your faith so that you can actually see this thing become a reality. All right, so the big dream, and this is going to be our focus for the next 21 days, to become an effective executive over my life. So that's what you're going to put in the first section of the journal. If you do not have these materials that we're using today, message me the word book so that I can send you the instruction as to how you can get them, okay? If you want to follow along with this challenge, okay, I'll share with you one of the testimonies from doing this challenge. I did it last year? No, the year before that, I did the challenge, and one of the testimonies that came from that is an individual that followed along for 21 days and actually executed. She was able to start her trucking business within 21 days. She was able to shift her mindset and start her trucking business. All right. Yes, Shelley. Yes, indeed. All right, so that's the first section of the journal. The second section, so your goals for today. How do you deal with envy of your family members, or have you never experienced that? So I have experienced that, and here's why. There are individuals that, and it's sad to say it because I worked for all of this. Everything that I'm living right now, everything that I own, the status that I have, I worked very hard to get here. This wasn't handed to me. I don't know anybody with a big name that could speak to me to give, or speak for me to give me opportunities. I don't know people with big name, right? So everything that I have right now, I work very hard for it. But there are individuals closely connected to me that they don't believe that I should be this successful because I dropped out of school. They just don't believe it. Having a house was an issue for them, like owning my home. Even though I lived in a homeless situation, like there were days when I didn't know where I was going to sleep, right? I told you all before that a friend of mine had to hide me in his basement for 30 days until he could help me find an attic to stay in, right? So even though I went through all of that, there were people that believe that I shouldn't be a homeowner. I shouldn't have the job that I have, even though I went to school and worked all at the same time. There are individuals that, so yes, I have dealt with it. But how I managed to make it through, I have kids that I want to make sure that when I'm no longer here, that they're good. Okay, so they're my primary focus. I want to live in such a way or create such a life that my kids will be okay when I'm no longer here. Then the question becomes, am I going to allow what somebody thinks about me to stop me from preparing a future for my kids? No, I'm not. And Another thing is that I'm good all by myself. I don't have to have people over my house every day. I don't want to go hang out every week. So if your fear is that you can't say no, or you can do what you want to do because then you won't be able to hang out with them, you won't be able to commune with them. If you have to be by yourself for a season, you got to do it, my friend. So you got to be comfortable with you, knowing that there's certain things and there's certain phases in your life that you're just going to be alone. It's not easy. I'm not going to say that it was easy being alone, because when I moved from New York, I was all alone. There was no family around, but I had the opportunity to focus on the goals that I had. All right. So yes, I went through it, but you have to know what is the future that you want. And then you got to decide, am I going to let these individuals derail the progress or derail what I have to do? Okay. My friend, I hope that helped you. You got to know what you want and you got to make a decision. Am I going to allow these individuals, family and all? And I know that. Okay. Family and all. I had a family member said to me before, I was really young then. This was when I had my boys, right? I was a teenager. I was a teen mom. And this family member said to me, "Oh, I don't want your baby daddy to have a job because I don't want you to get better than me." I was like, "Okay." This is what a family member looked at me and said. And from that moment, I made a decision. My success is not going to be hanging on based on who I'm with. No, I'm going to work for this myself. So it's not predicated on who I'm connected to or who I'm with. I have my status all by myself. My financial life is by myself. My career is by myself. Because if a family member could look me in the face and tell me that, then okay? Yes, Aaron. Yeah. Yep. Yes, Takumi, sometimes you're going to have to do that. And it's not a sense of, oh, I hate this person. Or no, I don't hate anybody. I promise you. I don't hate anybody. I don't carry around offense because I know what that will do to me and how much that will hold up my blessing. So I don't do that. I don't do that stuff. All right? I don't. Not even the family member that said to me, "Oh, I don't want your baby daddy to get a job because I don't want you to get better than me." My success today, thank God, is not connected to a man. Like, it's not. It isn't. Right? I built my life. Me and God. All right? Yes, pray for them and keep it moving. Absolutely. Love from a distance. Yes, indeed. You have to be able to do that. All right? You have to be able to do that. Okay? But you are going to, because some people, they're just okay with the old version of you. They just want you to stay in that old version of you. Like they cannot see the new you or accept. They can see it, but they cannot accept the new version of you that is coming up. All right? And because they don't believe in themselves, they feel threatened by your growth and your progress. All right? So take it with stride. Make a decision. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. And I will not allow anybody. Good morning, Soul 5 Radio. I will not allow anyone to derail me. I won't allow it. I want to allow it. Like, again, I have kids and there's a specific lifestyle and things that I want them to have. And again, when I'm no longer here, they can benefit from what I've created. All these books that I've written, right? My kids, my grandkids, all they have to do is get some of these books and sell them, right? Maybe they'll be a better marketer than I am and they can make money from it, right? The home that I purchased, I'm not giving it to anybody. I'm not selling it to anybody. It's for my kids, right? So you got to make a decision. What do you want? And are you going to allow people to distract you from getting there? And you can even be a distraction yourself because your mindset can hold you back. Because I could have stayed stuck laying on the floor in that projects in Brooklyn, and I could have said, well, based on what things look like right now, I don't know anybody. I don't think I'm going to. I could have said all of that, but I didn't. I made an executive decision that I wanted a good life. I wanted a successful life, and I applied myself. I got up and I applied myself. No, I wasn't hanging out with everybody. I wasn't buying all the fancy stuff or trying to keep up with the Jones. I still don't do that. I still don't do that in my life, right? If I have anything with a name brand on it, most of the times it's a gift to me, because there's another level that I want to bring my investment to. And instead of buying somebody's name, I'm going to put that money in my investment account. Okay? So I still don't do that. I don't live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I don't worry about money coming in. I don't worry about any of that stuff. But still, I don't see the need to buy somebody's name. I don't. Because I can always put that money in my investment account. All right? And whether I use it or my kids are on my investment account as beneficiaries, they're going to benefit from it. So you got to make some executive decision. You have to. And not everybody is going to like it. So let me prepare you now. You're getting into this executive mode. You want to operate your life with some strict boundaries. Not everybody is going to like it. I'm preparing you now. Okay? And when you make that decision, okay, I got to pull back because this interaction is wasting my time and I got somewhere to be. Not everybody is going to like it. Not everybody's going to agree with it. But you got to make up in your mind, I want this level of success. I want these things. I desire to go higher. And it's going to require me to make some decisions that not everybody's going to be happy with. All right? Thank you, Takumi. All right, so here's a goal for today. So executives use what is called KPI, key performance indicators. That's what it is. So in every organization, you will find there's some type of KPI report, right? What are the key performance indicators? How are we going to know if we've hit the goal, if we're on track to hit the goal? You need KPIs, all right? So they're key performance indicators. That's what KPIs are. And for us, our key performance indicator will be, what environment are we putting ourselves in as the executive of our lives? What mindset are we making a decision to stay in consistently? All right. So these are the KPIs. Okay. What are the daily habits that we need to embody or practice so that we can get the result that we desire? So those are our KPIs. So 3 KPIs that you will use as a predictor to predict the outcome. Number 1, you're going to determine the environment that enhances your executive life. What environment that you need to be in that is going to enhance your executive life. You got to make a decision. So look around your life today and you already know the environments that you're in that are non-productive. All we do is talk about this, talk about that, and nothing happens, right? Hey, Lilia, good morning. There's no progress. So you're going to do an evaluation, right? So you're checking out your 3 KPIs for today. Number 1, you're going to determine the environment that enhances your executive life. So that's what you're going to put down here. The second spot here. Okay, my goal for today, I need to determine what environment is going to enhance my ability to make executive decisions. Okay. Number 2, what mindset of our thinking pattern will make me effective? What mindset or thinking pattern will make me effective? Again, I could have cried, woe is me, when I was sleeping on the floors. I could have cried that. But no, I had to adopt the mindset of, I'm going to make it out of this place. I'm going to buy my house. Okay. I deserve it. And I'm going to get it. I'm going after it with everything that I've got. Okay? As I told y'all, I went to nursing school from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I worked a full-time job from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So by the time I get home, all I could do was sleep to get up to do it all over again the next day. But I had a mindset that was set up that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what it takes, right? I was in the parking lot changing out of my nursing school uniform into my scrubs for my shift. Okay? So you have to decide what mindset or thinking pattern will make me effective. And then the third thing, what 2 executive habits will you build on? Is it reading, critical thinking, waking up early in the morning, right? Learning how to network with the right people? Is it some financial education that you need to get? So what 2 executive habits will I build on? You got to make that decision today. So you're going to do your 3 KPIs today. For those of you who are just coming in the room, we're working through our 21 days mindset reset challenge. If you want the tools that we're using for this challenge, just message me the word books and I'll tell you how you can get your copies, okay? Just message me the word books. So again, in the second area, can you repeat the 3 quickly? Okay, yes, I'll repeat them. So this section right here. So number 1, you're going to determine the environment that enhances your executive life. Woolsey, can you message me the word book? Because I won't be able to see your comment once I log off. So just message me the word books or book. Okay, Woolsey, you know how to send me a message? DM me the word instead of putting it in the comments because I won't be able to see your comments. All right? Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So number 1, the first KPI, key performance indicator. Determine the environment that enhance your executive life. What environment you need to be in that is going to enhance it. Because you already know what environment that you've been in that is not productive, has not gotten you the results that you desire. You already know that. All right. The second one, what mindset or thinking pattern will make me effective? I gotta get it. I gotta go get it. I will not let distraction hold me down. I will not let fear stop me. I gotta do this for me, not for anybody else. I gotta do this for me. Okay? Stay in that mindset. Okay? And then the third thing, what 2 executive habits will you build on? Reading, waking up early. What 2 do you need to work on or build on today? You want to get better with them. All right? And here's our mindset mantra for today. So this is the third section, the mindset mantra. Now, why would you need to get the journal? Let me share that with you. Why, if I'm telling you, why do you need to get the journal? This is record keeping. And every good executive keeps record. So you got to understand that success can be standardized. I have standardized success in my life, so I'm able to replicate it or repeat it. Okay? So you want to get the journal because this is record keeping. Because once we get to the end of 21 days, if you don't have the journal, taking notes, you're going to get there. You're going to have some good results. But we get to next year and you hit a roadblock and you're like, okay, what did I do to accomplish this thing? You can't remember. You have no record. You have nothing to go back to and flip through the pages. I love physical books. Okay? I love physical books. So you want to get the journal because this is record keeping. Every good executive keeps record. Okay? All right. So here's our mindset mantra for today. And you're going to write this down in the third section down here. All right? So our mindset mantra for today is, I create the future with my habits. Pretty Haley, can you message me? And I'll give you the instruction, okay? Send me a message. All right, so the mindset mantra for today, I create the future with my habits, mindset, and my words, which is another important thing, okay? Hey, Usmain, how are you? How to learn with you. You can message me the word mentor. Okay, Max? Message me the word mentor. and I'll give you further instruction. I'm running out of time here, so that's why I can't answer all the questions. If you have any question at all, please feel free to message me, okay? Send me a DM, or there's an option in my bio to send me an email. You can do that as well, okay? I'm just running out of time here. If I should stop to answer all the questions, I wouldn't be able to finish. All right, so you can message me any question that you have. Thank y'all so much for sticking around, all of you. Hi, Mr. Webb, how are you? So again, our mindset mantra for today is I create the future with my habits, my mindset, and my words. Yes, Liz, yes. Is there a replay? So it will be on my YouTube sometime today. What's the word of the day? So we're not doing a word of the day right now. We're working through our 21 days mindset reset challenge. That's what we're working through. All right. So what we're focusing on today is the fact that success and failure is predictable. So we're developing or putting together our key performance indicators that will ensure that we get to success. All right. So yes, replay, YouTube channel. I'm the productivity coach on YouTube. Okay. So get connected with me there if you have not followed me there yet. All right. Or subscribe to my channel. I am the productivity coach on YouTube, and I'm Anika V. Brown, or Coach Anika V. Brown on Facebook. All right. All right. Awesome. So the mindset mantra for today, I create the future with my habits, with my mindset, and with my words. All right, so that's the mindset mantra. So tonight you're going to do, after you've gone through your day, you process, you figured out your KPIs, you're going to do the, we'll catch a replay to write the notes, getting ready for work. Okay, all right, Keisha. All right, that's fine. So tonight you're going to do your night note. After you work through today, okay, figure out your KPI. Write a little note to yourself. This is day 1. Here's where I'm starting out. This is where my mindset is at right now. But I'm predicting that by the end of this challenge, here's where my mindset is going to be. Because I'm going to apply myself. Okay, Lilia. Okay, so you're going to make a note to yourself tonight. All right, so that's that for day 1. We will move into day 2 tomorrow. Again, if you want a copy of these materials to follow along with us, and you want physical books because you need to keep records as an executive over your life so you can go back. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So that you can go back and see, okay, what did I do? What was the thought process? What were the executional things that I did to get to where I'm at? So you can replicate that. Because we're going to hit bumps in the road. Life is going to happen, and we're going to have to pick ourselves back up. But you have records of what you did, how you processed through to get the results that you've gotten. All right? Awesome. Let's do this. Let's set our intentions for today, which we just did. So, again, get those 3 KPIs done today. What environment, what mindset, what habit. Okay? What environment, what mindset, what habit. These are the KPIs that we're going to use to predict where we end up. Success and failure are predictable outcomes. Look at your habits, examine the environment that you're in, check the mindset that you have, and that will tell you where you're going to end up. For those of you, again, who want to work with me, you want to learn my system that I use to go from, again, sleeping in the projects or being homeless to being a homeowner, from dropping out of school, 7th grade, 8th grade, to being a well-studied woman, right? From the person making $10.50 an hour to a 6-figure earner, multiple streams of income. Message me the word mentor so that I can get you enrolled in my mentorship program, and you can learn the skills that I had to implement so that I can get you enrolled in my mentorship program, and you can learn the skills that I had to implement to get off here. So let's make some decrees really quickly, and then I've got to go. This has been good. I hope that you all found it good to you as well. All right, let's make some decrees really quickly, and then I've got to go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we know that anything is possible. All right? Anything is possible. So take the day on with faith and expectancy. I missed something. It was great. Thank you. Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you. Great start to the day. Awesome. 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 Yes, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I love that, Miss Gloria. Have an executive type of day. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So you're going to work through your KPIs for today and get them together. You're going to stick to it. Okay. We're not just writing just to write. We're writing to live it out. Okay. We're writing to live it out. This was awesome. All right. Awesome, Lexi. Great, great, great. All right. So take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'll be back tomorrow for day 2. Bring a friend. You're very welcome, Jenny. Bring a friend with you. Join me right here, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning for day 2. Again, if you have any questions for me, just send me a message and I'll be happy to answer. All right. Have a great day. Bye for now.